Hey, welcome back,
Cheers.
everyone. We're getting started a little bit late. Uh, welcome back to our campaign of Starfinder. This episode featuring creamed soda, Bug Mommy, and Ovian Drag. Let's get started. What do you guys remember from last week?
None of that. None of that is featured.
Q?
Those were just a little bit of
Jacob.
excerpts from our previous conversation before starting
Nope.
the stream.
Nope, absolutely not. We got beat up and we blew up a power station.
All right, so what we did is
Terry got beat up.
we went in.
You all got beat up.
We made it inside the power station, right? We started looking at things. Then we continued to look at things. Then we fought some dudes, or some Denakura guard, who used their hands instead of their guns because things were important. But then Terry was like, I've got this. You guys can plant bombs. And then literally got curb stomped by a robot. A single robot. Not multiple. A single robot.
He wasn't doing too hot.
Bro got his face kicked in. Like, one more hit and he would have died.
Honestly.
Then we planted some bombs. Then we ran. Then we decided we're spending the next 3 days sleeping, so Terry isn't dead.
Terry is on bed rest.
Not
right now.
3 days.
Two and
We
a half.
decided we were gonna do tonight.
Well, plus it
The
doesn't
next
really matter
morning.
anyway because the person healing Terry and Terry are not here right now. So you can just leave them on
Yes,
bed
but
rest.
we want them in case we need to punch them. In case we need to punch things,
And
because
either way,
Terry
we were
is our
like,
puncher.
we were completely
Yeah.
resting for it was the rest of the night while we were back, then the entire next day
Yes.
where Alara's going to cast her spells on him, and then one additional night, and that should put it back up to him back up to full. Everybody's got their stamina back. We're good to go. So we're basically taking 1 day of bed rest. One full 24-hour period of bed rest. Because we don't want to bore you guys with the math.
Makes sense.
And none of us want to roleplay laying in bed.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, very sure. Thank you.
All right. Over the time, you guys,
Ooh, that was 2 days we were gone, right?
yeah.
So the UBP, the super duper Walmart UBP machine of awesomeness, gave us 2 days worth of UBPs, correct?
Sure.
I get to roll a D100. Let it be good. We need new armor for Terry. It wasn't good.
It wasn't bad. It was very mediocre. And that's 1 per day, right?
Yeah, it's 1D100 per day.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
gonna
it
do mine
was-
then. And then
What, like, because we
times
got
by
the-
10?
I thought it was
No.
like times
All right.
3.
Josh was saying times by 3. 3 doesn't make sense. I hate math. I would have done an even number. It would have been times 2, I think.
Okay, times 2. So we got 100 UBPs.
Okay.
And then Brian rolled
All right,
one.
here's day 2.
Come on,
Because
99.
If you're multiplying stuff,
Yo! It's bet. That's
Yo!
a critical. That's a critical. That means we get 10 times the double number.
We double
So
it.
we
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
get
yeah, we 10 times it.
we get 2,000 UBPs.
Yeah, right?
you want me to
That's
make
what
you get
happens.
no to UPPs?
Do we get something fancy for rolling for critting on a 100? Can we get 2.5 times UBPs?
If you want to do the math.
All right, we get 250.
Okay, 250.
Look at that, man.
That was
Oh,
easy
right,
math.
yeah. No, it's 100. Yeah, right.
You said it too late.
So we got 350 UBPs while we were out.
I really
Yes,
don't like that.
Which we are putting in the no space bag, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you put that in there. You have
Okay,
faster
yep.
internet than I do. Speaking of, I need to pull up EO's sheet so it can actually be loaded when I need it on this
Hold up.
this
I
absolute
also-
dog water internet.
I also did not have any of my character sheets pulled up. We are definitely ready for tonight.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Gin and Tonic.
Brought to you by people who have full schedules and alcoholism.
That's the one.
Alcoholics Not
Listen.
So Anonymous.
Listen. I'm on my 2 weeks of active duty. All right. And here's a question: if you're not drinking in the barracks, are you really serving?
In all actuality, drink responsibly. Children don't. Actually,
Yes.
children don't drink.
Uh,
Adults drink
we are
responsibly.
all yeah. we're all drinking either at home or the place that we're staying currently, and we're not driving anywhere. So drink
Except
responsibly.
each
don't be
other,
stupid.
insane.
Yes, mostly.
Okay, that doesn't count. Um, mostly the GM.
I still really want to play a driving sim game with a full setup while drinking. Just
Yes.
saying.
But that's a sim setup, not drinking and driving in real
I
life.
want to play a
Correct.
D&D game while
Um,
drinking.
Perfect. Let's do it, guys. Let's play. Let's go ahead and play then.
Wait, we're switching to D&D now. What?
No, sorry, Starfinder. We're gonna play Drunk Starfinder. If we're gonna do that, I need more
I
tequila.
shoot Sal.
Next step: get so drunk it is a challenge to find the stars.
All
What
right,
do you guys-
so
what do you guys
we
have
are
questions
we
to
are
do? We're
healed.
finding the stars, man.
No, I'm pretty sure that'd be high. So anyways, we have bed rested for a day to get all of our HPs back because we got bonkatated.
And then you had said last time that like reports were coming in that the dudes and stuff that we saved were like a disrupting.
They were
Stop.
raising hell and praising Dale. They're out there tearing it up. Got a whole bunch
Bro,
of
they're
people.
getting turned.
There's natty daddy everywhere, old time whiskey in
Okay.
everybody's hands.
These are the like slum folks, like lower income
Oh,
area folks.
Sorry,
that were
allow
all
me to rephrase.
raided by the Nazi police, essentially tossed in concentration camps, and then out of nowhere the fences were gone.
So this is Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Okay, so I guess we leave our bed resting area, and we can go talk to Sal and see what sort of actionable
Over
intel
the
we have.
time
Maybe.
of you guys getting on that bed, you were getting reports. They've they don't have full control of the area. They're being pushed around, but with the chaos that's up there, if you wanted to move around up there, stealthing around would be a lot easier with all the chaos already going on up there. They are getting pushed back slowly in this area, but
I want to go over whatever like you had said that Kenny had found some interesting papers or whatever in the rooms that he looted. The offices in the power grid area, the power station.
I did.
you found some papers.
Yes, you
You
did.
never looked over them. Those papers that he found, I am sorry to tell you, if you would have spent more time looking over them, that was just another option for figuring out what the best things to explode were. If you didn't want to like individually inspect all the items, it was just like documents showing what everything was and what it did and how it worked. That was another option
Okay.
for figuring out what to explode.
Okay, so Sal, is this the level that Sal is from that we kind of chaosed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Sal. Excuse me, large Sal.
Stops, looks over at you. Yes.
I apologize, big Sal. I took a fairly large knock to the head earlier yesterday. Do you know of any manufacturing facilities that would have large stores of UBPs inside of the chaos-affected area? Or other places where large stores of UBPs may be? We need to arm and armor our resistance fighters.
Possibly might be a few places I can think of. Give me a sec here. As far as manufacturing, I don't know.
I mean, let's face it, they put factories in ghettos.
They do.
That way all the smoke, smog, and noise can be where the pores are.
Actually, they put them in the space ghettos.
True.
But you know what? Actually, I do remember something. Not a manufacturing area, but an old depot for the police units around this area, actually. Probably wouldn't be active because it's weapons and equipment for, moving around normally police and not these stupid robots, but might be able to find something there. Might be probably going to be protected, but easier now to take it over than any other time.
Question.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, not you. You as DM, not.
Oh,
Vixen.
okay.
Sorry, I should have specified.
Question for the DM.
Yes, question for the DM. Would we have been there when we spent like that day and a half running around with Jace, the cop kid?
Jace, the
There was that. I know his name wasn't Jace. That's just what we called him because he got really annoyed when we called him that one time. But it was like the pleb we got stuck with when we went to the police about something.
he's
and-
the guy that
Oh,
escorted
the
you
murder?
down to the Sal.
Yes,
Sal,
but we
right?
spent like a day like patrolling around with him, like a day or day and a half patrolling around with him. Would we have
No.
been to this or no?
You would not have been to this area.
Okay.
Never was brought up to you.
Okay.
Anything like that.
So there's not a place where there would be large bags filled with UBPs with a big UBP sign on that we can grab and then comically run away with.
Think of the area of town we're in. If there was large areas of UBPs that they didn't ship in just what they needed each day, you think they would be there very long?
They'd be in Sal's basement.
It's a good point. Yo, Sal, you got a bunch of cash in your basement?
We're not in Sal's basement anymore. Remember, she.
No, I asked if it was in Sal's basement so we can go back to it.
Got a few stashes, but nothing crazy or large.
We are looking for crazy and large. That is unfortunate. All right, so what are the coordinates for this police?
It's actually
distribution
relatively close to the area where the well, I guess call it what it is, the internment camp was. Over
Do
there.
these camps help with your concentration, like for people with ADHD?
Yeah. Anyway, it's near towards that docking area. There's some warehouses that I know the police at least used to use as a storage facility for surplus equipment that they might need in case anything got too crazy. I'm guessing things are going crazy, but I don't think the police are going for it right now. So maybe you could put it to some use.
Sweet.
Maybe like some super BA riot armor?
EO.
That was a thing for the DM.
Weapons,
Not for-
ammunition, and raw resources for making what you need in a rough situation.
Hey EO,
Understood.
how many
Yes.
how many breaching charges do we have left?
We had what, 6? I gotta open up Terry's sheet for that. Hold on.
I feel like we used
He had-
4.
We used 3 because I put 2 on the ring and then we only put 1 on the other thing because we were low on time.
Right. So we have 3. And were we
Mark
able
breaching part. Yes.
were we able to build the havoc charges?
Yeah, but it took me a while and it was pretty expensive.
How expensive?
Hold on.
Because in theory, me and you are only resting for the night, and then we're back up to full. Was it more than
Oh.
525?
Havoc charge Mark 1 was 130 gold. We can build a Mark 2 for 300.
But I don't think any of us have the skills to be able to use a Mark II, right? Isn't there like a
Yeah, we should. I mean, we're level 4.
And what's the time on
yes,
crafting
time
this?
mechanics.
Is that something we can craft currently?
It's a 2-hour or 4-hour base time, which I think is multiplied by the level. Is that how that works?
Yes, I do believe so.
So that would be 8 hours to make 1 Havoc charge. Question: if we're not trying to destroy, say, a large structure, do we need a havoc charge, or we need a breaching charge to get through a wall or a door?
Oh, I'm
Well,
just
that's what breaching charges is for, is punching a hole just big enough
Yeah.
for you to get through.
I'm just thinking if we're in, I don't know, like a hostile controlled space station, if we saw something that, I don't know, could be blown up and would be useful for us to blow up, it'd be better to have the havoc charge in our pocket if we
True.
run into something.
However, do we want to do that, or do we want to attempt to make Terry some armor? How many UBPs do we have currently?
So there's
in-
350 in the null sphere, and I have 175 on me.
I have equipment. I think the 2000 is in the ship because I have
Mhm.
another thing of UBPs. I have 302 in my pocket.
And I thought Terry's armor was like 15.
Let me find
or
out.
1500. So my thought was we spend 100 to build a level 1 havoc charge, so we have it in case we need it, and then we go for this place.
What armor was he after?
I don't remember.
Something cool. Super ultra heavy mega awesome cool dude armor with horns.
I mean, there is a Mega Plate Apprentice armor. It's like 2000.
He was looking for something that had a second slot or whatever, so he could put the shield thing in that we got.
Gotcha. Aeon Guard Battle Dress, 1600, level 3, 2 upgrade slots, or a Formian Hide basic.
Formian hide, that's what he was.
Level 4.
Yeah, that's what he was looking
Okay.
at. That has the 2 slots, right?
Yes, 2400. Yeah.
So I'm fine if we do whatever. I think it would be smart to spend 100 and build the havoc charge in case we need it, and then
Okay, I'm good with spending 100 just to have a Havoc
don't-
charge in
I-
my back pocket.
I feel like if we're talking 2400 UBPs one way or the other, I don't know that 100 is going to make much of a difference at this point.
Yeah, I'm good with throwing 100 UBPs at a single Havoc charge. And if we work together, we can cut the time in half.
Well, I'm assuming we're having this conversation before while they're still like once.
Yeah,
you are
I'm
done.
assuming we're having it like that first morning.
Yeah, and so we've got a whole
'Cause,
day
like,
of
one
them
night to rest
resting
for-
before we.
Right. Yeah. But even so, we could
Yeah.
work together, have that done, and then continue our planning for the next morning.
Kenny, are you cool with
Or
that?
we could hit it. Yep. Or if we build it that morning, we could hit it that evening, since we're going to be leaving them on bed rest anyway, for the purposes of they're not here.
We could. We
And
also
just be like, hey, you guys rest. We're going to go do a quick, fast raid.
For the sake of that, as Cassie was outside, she also was helping the other group. She also was like extremely beat up and exhausted. So
cool. So it'll just be the 3 of us. That's fine. But all three. Mine doesn't say I'm at full HP on my screen, but I am.
Yeah, same.
plus side,
So
you guys are very sneaky.
We are.
I would also.
So we rest the first night. In the morning, you and I build the bomb,
Mm-hmm.
link it up to my detonator, and then, which I can have several explosives linked to my detonator on selective switches. So I can have a breach charge linked up and a havoc charge. I just have to use different action types for it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can have the breaching charge on my swift action, and then I can have the havoc charge on like my move action or something. Because I have different timer slots on my detonator, which is pretty cool.
Do we remember where the prison Kenny was held at was at?
That was another level up
It was a level up
Yeah.
from here.
from the place that you just sent into chaos. Yeah,
Poop, dude.
that's why you guys very nearly almost died, even though you weren't in like actively fighting somebody. You're just trying to do a hit and run.
Do we have like anyone up there scouting on that level at all? Can we do that?
You don't have anybody up there at the moment.
Because I feel like it would be useful if, like, I don't know, they by chance abandoned the prison that we broke into. Going back in and getting Kenny's stuff would be pretty helpful. Because bro was like, I feel like he had quite a few UBPs on him at the time. Maybe he didn't. I don't know.
They're on the ship in my compartment that no one knows about.
Yeah,
Hey guys, we have a parapet rifle. I would be willing to sacrifice that parapet rifle to get the armor that we need. That parapet rifle has a worth of 2,350 UBPs. It just means I have dibs on the next weapon upgrade.
All right, hear me out. We go and we hit this police thing, and then we decide whether
We
or
see
not
what it
we decide whether or not we.
I'm good with that. Let's hit the police thing and then see what it do. All right. Who wants to have the Havoc charge in their inventory?
I think one of the Stuffy boys should.
So as you're
Huh?
planning, Mika comes up to you. So, what's the plan for getting everything out after you bust in there and clear it out? Because I like all this stuff you guys are planning, but you're talking about bombs. Of course, I love it. We need to get lots of stuff out, right?
Right.
Mika, can you acquisition a truck?
Maybe. I'm not sure how far we'll get with it, but we can at least clear the area. We'll see how things go from there.
And then, hear me out. Acquisition a truck. 3 individuals in the back to help load. Area. Rendezvous at a predetermined point where we have more of our newly acquired freedom fighters waiting to offload the equipment and run.
We can try it out. Keep in mind, I think the best I'm going to be able to do in these roads is like a K truck. So
I don't know what that is. That's Bryant talking.
you don't know what a K truck is?
Oh, is that like a tuk-tuk?
Like the Japanese mini trucks?
Hold up.
Close enough.
We rode in
Grab 5 bungee.
we rode in the back of one when we were in Nicaragua. The tiny
Yeah.
K truck.
Bring 5 bungee cords, 1 ratchet strap, and a trailer if you can find it.
Okay. I'm just pointing out. If all we have is a K truck, we don't actually need the K truck. Because the null space
No,
can
no,
hold
we need-
more cubic feet of stuff than that K truck could.
But hear me out. That means we basically have 2 K trucks.
We can put the K
Worth
truck
of
in our
storage.
null space.
I don't think you could actually do that.
Okay, I like this plan. We have the K truck, we have the null space, but does it take a whole action to put 1 item in the null space thing?
Yeah.
Bro, I think it's gonna take more than a whole action to pick up the truck to put it into the space.
We're not putting the truck into the space.
The truck's not going to fit in the space.
But I wanted to.
Hey, Josh is here. Maybe, kind of, a little
Crap.
bit.
I mean, hi.
Hey.
All right, so we're doing it the next morning when Terry's off of bed rest, which gives Mika time to find a K truck.
Hey, how many,
Hey, tiramisu.
how many days have we been in?
You should
Five.
you should be at full HP.
Yes,
Oh,
because
so
what we're
that's-
doing is we're sleeping the first night. You're staying on bed rest the second day, while Cassie pumps you with every single healing spell that she has,
That's nice.
and then you are resting the second night, and you'll be up to full HP.
And then we'll say for, reasons that Cassie is then resting the entirety of the next day and using all of her spells on her. And then
She was exhausted after pumping out so many spells, and she was also beat up after watching Standing Guard
Yes.
outside with the executioners.
So
Zena,
she's
go
gonna
to
stay at
bed.
base.
I want some that
No,
medicine that will help.
no. Go
Grab a
and
beer
get
real
bed.
quick.
I want some of that
I know
medicine
that's
too.
silly.
Immune.
Listen, go check the Deus Vault group chat. I sent you that medicine. Not on Discord, the Facebook chat.
What medicine? What?
Check the Deus Vault
Mhm.
Facebook chat.
All right.
Hear me out. That's what I meant when I said bug mommy.
Good night, Nevaeh.
Oh, one little bit of lore and world building I should have told you before that I just remembered. While the executioners were at your base with you, whenever Mika was around, Star never talked to anybody. Just as a
She
weird
don't
thing.
like goblins, huh?
Weird thing you may have picked up.
Was Star the elf?
Star was the bug lady.
Yeah.
Bug dude.
Bug dude who like
Mm,
doesn't speak except in pictures,
Kind of like,
Inside our brains.
like telepathic.
psychic communication. Think Wolf Brother speak.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, furry. Anyways,
You gonna call Perrin a furry?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So back on track.
I'm not driving anywhere though.
We're getting our
no, it's a train.
Sam's
On
Club.
tracks.
We're getting our Sam's Club tuk tuk,
Yes.
and we're going to rob the popo.
Real quick
I
though.
love this game
hey,
so much.
But before that, did we scrap enough stuff to have the UBTs to get my armor upgraded?
So, we are
no,
going.
but that's what we're trying for.
We are going to raid
That's what this mission is.
a like what used to be a police weapons and vehicle depot that is no longer in use because of the Danaquita Guard and everything, and we're going to raid it
Yes.
because it should have a lot of UBPs, so then we can build your armor.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
if we
that is
don't-
what this mission
If
is.
we don't get enough UBPs to build your armor, then Bryant is going to get a Walmart UBP machine, his parapet rifle, which will give us enough to build you armor. But then he's said if he's doing that, he has dibs on the next weapon we find. Also, Bryant is gone.
Is an absolute monster, and I don't want to give it up. I just don't have ammunition for it right now, but I really want to use it. But I'm like, okay, we need to survive. My rifle is fine for now.
no, it sucks
if
that
I
we're
have
going
to,
backup armory place that probably totally doesn't have ammunition.
if I find sniper ammo in there,
No, there is there's just 50 kilos of coke. That's all we're finding.
that's basically sniper ammo. Let's go.
I'm going to lace.
Sniper's gotta
all my
stay awake.
bullets.
So what? The robots get high?
The
No,
robots
ketamine.
won't
You
have
gotta
much
put
of an effect
ketamine
if
on
I
the
shoot
bullets.
anything fleshy. If
We're-
the pain doesn't
Okay.
come, the drugs will.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. So we're doing it the next morning instead of the first day, I guess, because
So
Terry
this
needs
is
to recover.
this is like a day and a half since we blew up
Yeah.
the power station.
also, Josh, I would just like to point out that when we rolled for how many UBPs we got, I rolled a 100 on the D100.
Also, if we're waiting till the next day, that is another day of UBP machine production.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, roll
It
it.
is. Who would like to do the order? The honors?
Also, Josh, it is. Jacob said that he had messed it up somehow, and it's 2 times the number
Ding,
we roll,
boy.
not. It's
3 times.
Yeah, yeah. It's 3 times.
That's an 84,
So that's
which makes
168.
it
168.
168 UBPs. Go ahead and add that in there. Hey, that pays for our Havoc charge.
That's it. Oh yeah, we spent 100 UBPs to build a Havoc charge that I have. I don't remember if we decided who has it.
I don't think we did. I know it's hooked to my detonator, but I don't really care who carries it.
All right, Bryant has a Havoc charge in case we need to blow something
Cool.
up.
I'll put it in my inventory.
We are at 550. No. We are at 556 UBPs currently, plus the 175
Congratulations,
I
you
have.
guys are getting towards the end of your 3rd month together. I just double checked that because I was on the dates. Space travel takes up a
We
lot of time.
have killed some mythical monsters in the lower levels of a space garbage heap. We've killed some blood horror on a frozen moon. We've
You
incited.
cried in that one.
We've incited insurrection
On a space station.
on a space station.
In
and
the lower levels of said trash heap.
we are space terrorists. 3 months into the campaign,
No. I'm
we blew
no,
no,
hold on. Hold on.
We
No,
blew
no.
up a power
Whether
station.
we are terrorists, whether we are terrorists or freedom fighters depends on who wins.
He's got a point.
And who's telling the story. So, anyways, police station, Tuk Tuk. attack.
Legally,
Hold
I
up.
will not be commenting on that.
Hold up,
Legally, that was a joke.
Bryant. I would just like to
Yo.
point out, if Bryant was the one who pressed the button, which you were, right, to blow up the bombs
Yes,
at the power station.
absolutely, I was.
Bryant blew up a power station on the inside of a giant space
In
station.
Starfinder, not in real life.
Inside a
In
giant
Minecraft.
inside a giant space station. Bryant is Luke Skywalker.
Wait,
He is
who's my
part
daddy?
robot.
Me.
Actually, I'm full robot, baby. Ain't no part about me.
I
Or-
made you.
Wait, you are
Do
not
you have a dad?
As an
Anyway-
android, you are not fully robot.
Incorrect. I have worked with the DM to be full robot.
Technically, he is fully robotic because weird stuff, and that is also
we-
part of why I don't want EO to leave because there's still secrets and stuff about EO that you haven't discovered.
Joke's on you.
Can we
EO's
please go attack a police station?
no.
Can we stop getting off track? It is 10 o'clock. I want to go to bed at a reasonable time. I don't want to shoot something.
No, joke's on you. EO's actually a tool.
So while you guys are all
Duh.
We
chatting,
already all knew that.
Terry's
Ryan
gonna
was-
go over and like start up the truck, and then his typical gruff voice, "Hey, you guys coming or not?"
I think Mika has the truck.
Mika has
Yeah.
the truck. We're going on foot there, and then we'll radio her, and she'll show up with the truck and some people to help us load stuff.
Mika's really confused as to why I'm in the driver's seat. Then
Terry,
You
get out of the
slept-
driver's seat.
Terry slept through like the first half of the planning and only showed up for the back half because he was still on
He-
bed rest.
He heard truck and UBPs and was like, "All right, got this."
Because
Terry,
like,
you are not driving. Come along.
I'm actually taking that. You're going the.
Just walk over, grab Terry's hand, start dragging him along with us.
that's really comical because you're a third my size.
But do you resist?
I mean, no, but it's still comical.
It is. Let's do this thing.
It's like when your toddler's walking you somewhere.
Yes, it's
know the
exactly what it's
feeling.
like. I have a
I
giant
know the
vest,
feeling.
and this tiny little ankle-sized
You're
rat
soaky.
is pulling me along.
I'd like to point out the rat killed more robots than you last time, and you got your face kicked in.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That is a good point.
Which means
Okay,
that
can
you
we
weren't being shot
please-
at because you would die
Please.
instantly.
Okay,
Brian,
Gotta admit,
shut
this
up. We're on a
is
tangent.
flavor-
We're
this
on a
is
tangent,
flavor
okay?
and actual character interaction.
This is an important tangent.
This is actual character interaction. You gonna complain about that, Bryant?
Okay, no, not in this group. I'm not.
Hey, Jumpstart, I thought you had hard feelings. Why are you holding my hand?
Because we need to leave.
It's very kind of
And
you.
we're
Where
going
EO
this
blows
way.
up the base.
Actually,
You see
shoot.
EO slowly taking out the Havoc charge and starting to put it on one of the consoles. Oh, we are leaving now. Great. Puts it back in his bag.
I saw that, Eho.
Is EO blood?
I do not know what you're talking about. No, EO likes explosions. All right, whatever the version of pyromania is, where you like things that go boom instead of just burning. That
It's called Boomomania.
perfect. I love it.
All right, so we're off to the retired police depot.
We're gonna go beat up some retired cops.
All right. You guys, actually, I need to.
Jason, are you awake?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It looked like you were.
I
asleep.
feel like we could have used some Kenny in all that, but okay.
Kenya's in the corner laughing himself to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm just saying we are being enjoyable enough that Jason has not tried to fall asleep yet. So we are winning tonight.
That's a good point. Anyways, destruction.
You guys
Yes.
slowly work your way towards the coordinates that you have been given.
Stealthily.
stealthily. Actually, let me go ahead and kind of arrange y'all here a little bit.
Let me know when you're ready for a stealth check.
If you would like to stealthify, you may go ahead and do so.
Ooh! Ooh, whoa, that's a 5 on the die for a total of 15.
Also, just a quick recap from last week. Kenny has been really good at either stealthing or attacking, but neither both.
Yeah, not at the
Or
same time.
never both.
Yeah, you can't seem to get the roll for the sneak attack and the good attack. You can only get one or the other.
Yeah,
that sounds about right. Hey.
Oh shoot! I saw Kenny's and I was like, dude, I'm real stealthy.
No. Listen, I rolled a 30 last week, all right? Guys, we used all of our good rolls on making UBPs. Worth it. Hashtag worth it.
Kenny bumps into this strange human in archaic clothes with glowing yellow eyes.
And an after image of EO.
Anyway, which I did put you guys on the page, right?
Yep.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are slowly poking your heads up and around into the area.
Can I get on top of this building?
That was a group stealth check. From here, anything is going to be individual stealth checks because
Question: do we hear? I don't
Give
know if
me-
I'm supposed to be able to see it or not. Can we hear the Skyline drone?
you don't have a visual line of sight, but you can give me perception checks to kind of see what you can tell from where you're at.
I no. I'm actually partially deaf from the explosion.
Yeah, you still got a bit of that tinnitus going on there.
I don't know why I
So-
clicked physical science, so I'll click that again.
So, I'm actually going to take the Havoc charge out of my pack. 26.
Kimmy and
Not
EO, you guys hear the clear sounds of at least a Danaquita guard and several Skyline drones in the area. Everybody else just starts to be like, "Oh, there's nobody around," and starts to walk out.
Fist
Guys,
up in a
we're
hole.
Not alone.
Terry's over there
Uh,
doing his stretches to find the Skyline drone.
I'm gonna, yeah, right. It sounds like at least 2, if not more, Skyline drones and 1 Danaquita guard. Terry, are you ready for the boring plan? As I hold the Havoc charge out to you, which is the plan to bore into a building where you sprint up to a wall and plant the explosive, and I detonate it.
I would like to pose the thought that we don't use the Havoc charge to blow a hole in the building.
Oh, sorry, the breaching charge. My bad. The
Okay.
breaching charge.
Okay, thank you. I was like, this seems like and Terry's dead.
No, sorry, the breaching charge.
EO, I don't have my coverable shield like we used to on missions. We're gonna have to have a little bit more tact with this one.
Plus, I will say, determining what the charge judge is based on engineering check, which is rolled by the person planting.
Very well.
I'll plant it.
Kenny. Perfect. So before we move any further, call a little tactical group here. I will take Overwatch on this building here.
Give me that individual stealth check.
Hold on, not done planning. Let me finish. Terry, please provide cover while moving forward for Kenny. Jumpstart. Do jumpstart things. And then, if everyone's cool with that plan, I will stealth up on top of the roof.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you what the roll was, but that was so close to being a natural 20 perception.
Okay. Before
It's a 29 stealth.
hold up. Before he goes onto the roof. Provided this is like we're doing things pretty quickly here, right?
Yeah.
This isn't like Bryant chills on the roof for like 30 minutes, right?
No.
Or
Yeah, no.
all right. If this is like we're doing things quick.
Brian actually has been chilling up on the roof. When EO gets up there, he sees this one, glasses wearing dweeb up there for some reason.
You're one to talk.
I am. I know
No,
what
so
I'm talking
literally,
about.
I just while they start to move forward, I literally just want enough time to get deployed with my bipod and my scope up. That's
How-
what I'm trying to do.
How
here.
how long does it take one to deploy that said stuff?
10 seconds.
Full action,
About 2 turns.
Frick.
Yeah, I could do it in 1 turn if I used a full action.
but
I
you
could
would,
do 1 turn if I did it in a full action.
but you couldn't. You would have to move her. But so yeah, 2 turns.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 turns. 1 turn to get up there, and then 1 turn to pull my
Okay.
bipod and aim down my sights and target a target.
And this is how tall is this building?
All these are 1 story.
Okay.
I'll give you guys. I can give you guys a go ahead notification because I have my Neuralink in,
mm-hmm.
so I can send just a quick like ping or vibration to you guys' phones or computers or whatever your comms units to let you know I'm in position.
So Jumpstart's gonna chill back here, and then when he's ready to go, and we're ready to blow this popsicle stand, I'm gonna hop up on the roof, run over to you, and give you the cool tap of your gun now does anime things, and then I'll go from there.
I
So
love
the
how
question
he
is, do we
described
want to do the cool anime things against the Skyline drones or against the Denakwa Guard?
Well, since the Skyline drones we know from last time have like 4 HP,
true.
Got more than 4, but
Yeah,
basically
but they do
4.
buff.
Yes, but if you're gonna do an additional 2 Skyline drone entire HP pools worth of damage, maybe don't shoot one of them.
That's a good point. So I will 29 stealth onto the roof,
get in position.
and then I will get set up. Right, like.
Are you
ghillie
moving your
suit-
token? Because I'm not seeing any movement.
No, I haven't
Oh,
yet. I'm
okay.
just describing right now. So onto the roof, like adaptive ghillie suit, whatever.
Just grab a trash bag
Um,
while you're moving around and toss it on top of
Just
yourself.
trash. Yeah, just trash.
The trash
on
man.
the roof.
Doesn't
The
even
trash man.
doesn't even take the trash out of it. He is just inside
Yes.
the actual trash bag.
Guys, you want to know what we call that? That's called a Portland ghillie suit.
Good old urban camouflage, baby.
So, anyways, I am going to as I'm getting set up, I'm going to note the skylines. I imagine from this angle they're pretty apparent,
You can barely see this one.
but enough to say that it's there.
Yeah, it's enough to say it's there.
Okay, I'm going to call out. I'm going to do some call outs as I'm setting up, as I'm deploying my bipod. 3 skyline drones. 1 on the building, forward at 11 degrees, 10 degrees, or 10 o'clock.
Yeah, clock. You're mixing up your degrees and a clock there.
Yeah, sorry. 10 o'clock on top of the roof. 1 directly forward from there.
Wait.
1 more skyline drone at 1 o'clock.
Okay, so
Denakwa Guard directly in front of the door.
I'm just pointing it out there, guys. The planet I came from is literally a junk heap. I've never done military things. I have no idea where you're calling stuff out at.
I just sigh, and then I use my implanted miniaturized computer to draw like an MS Paint diagram, and then I send that to their comms devices.
And when we talk about MS Paint, you're trying to do this with your brain. You're not built for this. It is like old school, like Windows 98. You're trying to do something on MS Paint.
So it is Microsoft
Correction.
Paint.
I actually have a basically Siri interface that I can feed my ocular data to have her do it.
Either way, this is Microsoft Paint. It's no Picasso.
Yeah. No, it's not, but it's enough to give you a rough idea.
Congratulations. EO is every Draw My Life streamer.
Yeah, right. So I literally have a submind that I feed my ocular data to create an MS Paint diagram. I just want to point that out. I'm Skippy. Anyways,
Okay, that makes more sense. All right.
so anyways, I am going to Kara. Please select target.
Why'd you put a robot in a miniskirt in the corner?
That is Kara. So anyways, I'm selecting this target, and then I'm going to give them the ping. And then about the time they reach this corner and I see they're ready to breach, I'm going to take my shot.
Yeah, right.
And it's not a full attack because I want all of my bonuses in place. In fact, I need to make sure my bonus is
Give
online
me
right now.
individual stealth checks because the initial stealth check was seeing if you're entering into the battlefield unnoticed. Moving around is more stealth checks to see.
I already gave a 29.
Yeah, you already gave yours for moving around. Anybody that already gave theirs for their additional.
Oh.
didn't have to.
Yeah, my was
His original was a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Terry got a 7. Or his yeah, whatever.
What was-
I'm not moving. I'm waiting for EO to tell me, and then I'm just not even stealthing, just dashing up there, and as we kick off.
Oh,
the
I thought
busting.
you were coming up with me to do it.
I don't trust my stealth,
Oh, okay.
even
Okay.
though it's
So my
really
first shot
good.
won't. Okay, so my first shot won't be with cool anime things.
No, the idea was you let me know when you're ready to kick off the popsicle stand, and then I will
Mhm.
dash up there because they're gonna hear me when I do it, and just run up, give you the boop, and then
So if they hear you, that's going to get rid of their flat-footed effect.
fine.
So if we do the surprise
I-
round and then the second shot,
I
could do that.
stealth.
okay, go for it.
It wasn't bad.
That's a 20. Okay,
Still better
so
than
you're. I love the fact that you and I are already forming a sniper spotter team.
Terry, I cannot stress how ridiculously close to blowing the whole plan you got.
Which is
He needed
hilarious
to-
because I rolled really, really good.
That is
Okay,
really
so
sad. That's
you're
I'll
like
put
right
it this
here.
way: you guys have picked up the main purpose of Skyline drones is to be spotter drones, so they probably have really
Um,
good perception.
so 10. I'm gonna go here, and
Okay.
then I will supercharge your weapon.
Just as they're about to breach, so just as I'm about to fire.
Yep.
Okay. So just as I see them, I see Terry give his signal that he's about to breach this corner
Ooh,
and start the
um,
attack.
Jacob, do you know there's not any like upcasting benefits or anything in this, right? Is there?
I do not believe so.
Oh, poop.
I think
that's-
specific spells do.
That'd be cool if there was. But all right, no, it's just the normal.
So then I will take my shot,
Right, take your shot.
which he should have flat-footed, right? Because he's surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Full attack. No. Submit. Be good. That's a 24 to hit, baby.
No, doesn't hit. Can't hit him. No,
Okay.
You
Yeah.
guys are ringing
right.
no 24s.
Yeah. With my 1,000-foot range. No, sorry. 2,000-foot range before I start to take any negatives. With 6 fire damage there. Jumpstart, are you rolling the extra damage?
Oh, I am.
Nice.
So as like he shoots this thing, like the whole little magical rays go with it, and they're gonna form into a point in front of it, and just kind of split the armor before his bullet reaches it,
Ooh,
like
I love
directly in
that.
front of it, and that's another 16 damage.
Woo!
That is also fire damage.
That is 24 points of fire damage immediately to this thing's face.
That is a significant amount of damage. You blast a huge chunk of his chest plate out, and you see sparks shooting out. Does not appear to be looking great.
Don't worry, I'll have a follow-up shot for him on my actual turn.
And even with his cover, you managed to get him too. So, but his whole
Initiative.
chest, yeah, initiative.
Poop. I should have held my action also to like shoot the skyline drone on the other building. That would have been useful.
Don't worry, I'm going before the robot anyway, so I'll just shoot him again. Just poof, and while he's reeling from that shot and trying to recover, I'm just gonna poof again. It's gonna be gorgeous.
All right, starting from the top, we've got EO.
So you know that cool thing where you can do a follow-up shot sometimes? Doing a follow-up shot, just bang, resetting the scope, seeing him starting to cover, and just bang right over there again. Or, hear me out, since I'm a robot and I have that super fast trigger finger, before the recoil from the first shot even hits, I'm trying to pull again.
All right, so hear me out. You get a binary trigger for your sniper
That's
rifle.
basically a full auto. That's a 21 to hit.
With 5 damage.
Yes.
It still hits even with the cover.
Hey,
As you
that brings. Good.
you first peel off his chest plate and then peel off the face plate, he is almost entirely exposed wires standing.
Nice. Terry, you've seen this trick before. I think you're the only person who's seen my super robot fast shooting trick before. It sounds like one rifle report. That's my turn. I'm literally just laying into this dude.
All right. In return, he is actually going to first off 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You are spotted, so,
Imagine that.
he gets bonuses.
I'm assuming that this lip thing gives me some sort of low cover and I'm closer to it.
Yeah, you do get a little bit of cover, but not much.
Sweet. Like a +2 to my say or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Terry. I am getting old. The recoil impulse hit before my second shot could go off, and it hit him in the face instead of the chest again.
Good for you.
He's actually going to go full attack.
No, that's not good. It should have hit in the same place. I am old and obsolete.
Copy that. Well, I'll replace you as soon as we can find a better model. All right.
Or just
Both
replace
go
my hand.
wide as his targeting is way off. The first one hits the this lip right in front of you. The other one goes completely wide and slams into this Skyline drone.
I am so disappointed in myself for not drilling both bolts directly into the same spot and allowing that recoil impulse to even start before my second shot hits that I don't even notice. Like, I am so sad about that. I am getting old and I think my fingers are rusty.
You're just walking it up.
Yeah, it's not supposed. I'm supposed to be fast enough that they both hit in the same spot, and it's not, and it's not okay. I'm almost 5 now, guys. Like, I'm getting old.
You're doing great, Io. Keep it up.
This one can. Yeah, Terry will have cover, but he can
Grab a drink. Well, it's not my turn. I'm back.
shoot at Terry
Wait.
for another natural one, missing Terry and hitting the other Skyline drone again over top of you. One of the Skyline drones is just dead now. The one that's over on top of the building with EO.
I was gonna shoot that one, dude.
Gotten hit by friendly fire twice.
It's
In
a
a
hard
row.
knock life. It's a hard
Terry,
knock.
you're up.
All right.
You're not sure. You think some of these robots might be helping you.
Remember, Terry, no melee.
What do you mean no melee?
No melee.
What do you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't melee anyways, but I could certainly try. Targeting this one. That's a 24 and a. That should be a full attack. Why is that not a full attack?
You can't full attack if you move.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't. That works out anyways.
Okay,
So
though, as you rush around the corner, you see those shots start to fire. Another one go down. You bull rush around the corner, kind of slide up underneath and at an angle from this Skyline drone. It's up in the air, and you get a line on its underbelly, which is much less armored. Fill it full of lead. The repulsor disc cuts out, and it just drops to the ground, dead.
I got him.
Good shooting, Terry.
By the way, I'm being targeted. Shoot faster.
I am attempting to. Give me a second to reacquire the target.
Yeah, but you're old. We don't have time to wait.
And Kenny up.
Oh, sad
Alright.
robot noises.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to attempt to trick attack this guy using stealth.
No
Give me that stealth
way.
check.
What? That's insanity, Kenny. What are you doing?
Hey,
28.
he got the trick attack. Who thinks he'll
Oh,
get the actual attack? now?
Absolutely not. It can't happen.
We're doomed.
No, because it's Jason rolling, so it absolutely will happen.
He's got
It's just
super
because
block.
I was rolling that it wasn't happening.
I believe that.
That's fair, but also
That's
no, it
canon.
can't happen.
We have all observed his luck over. Nope, never mind.
Never mind. Spoke too soon. Forget it. Kenny, you suck.
You jinxed me, you a-hole.
Go back to the flare gun, Kenny.
You
now-
touched his character. You touched his character.
And then that's my movement.
And that was energy or kinetic?
That's
Energy.
Energy, it's pulse caster.
Actually, no, you do hit.
Oh, sweet. Oh, plus it's
Nice.
also got hang on, let's see what
Your
trick
extra
attack-
D8. Not this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
You barely clip it, but you do get it. As another one goes down, and you guys are mowing these guys down. The enemy killed one. You guys have each killed one. You and Eo and not Eo,
Hey.
Terry and Kenny.
Hang on. What level are we?
4.
4.
4.
Actually it's 2d8.
Yeah.
For 4? I'm pretty sure it wasn't because I
Oh,
looked
wait,
it
no,
up
last
last
third,
week.
third
last
level.
week.
Never mind.
At third
I
level, it
think
goes
at
to
5th
D8.
level it goes to 2d8.
Yeah.
I think it's higher than 5th, but anyway.
Hmm.
And with that, that is your turn. Because
Yep.
Kenny can split his movement and stuff. Because if he uses trick attack, he can use the rest of his movement to move further.
Because Kenny's special.
And now we're to jump start.
All right. So, I'm over here in the alleyway. Just
I thought you were
no,
you're on the.
I am role playing. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're bad. So scamper up this wall, and I'm just
I'm a bad guy.
super stealthy. Just I'm dashing across this rooftop, like slide right as I passed EO. Tap his gun, cast supercharged weapon, right? Not overcharged. Supercharged weapon. And then as soon as I tap that, I'm dashing towards the wall as like thunder rings out from his stupid cool rifle of doom. I'm dashing,
Booking it.
mantling over the wall, hit the ground, and as I hit the ground, just swinging my SMG out from behind my back. I'm gonna dash 5, 10, 25 to here, and then I'm gonna lay into this dude in front of me.
What is the range on your SMG?
Huh?
What's the range on your?
40. It
It's
shows up when
40.
he rolls.
Ah, okay. So that's
Yeah,
is
he's in
within
range.
range.
That's a natural 20 to hit.
It is.
Ooh.
That's what roleplay and alcohol will give you natural 20s, guys.
Absolutely.
Why is that measurement stick still there even when I'm on different stuff now?
Giggity.
You suck.
I'm gonna refresh that page real quick.
That was also max damage.
On
To a
one of your
dude-
die and minimum damage
to a
on your next
dude
die.
with, well, it's yeah.
It's 1d4
Because you
plus
roll-
2, and then that's the d20 it's trying to roll a second dice because I got a
Well, in
crit.
Starfinder, you roll twice for your damage when you crit.
yeah,
No, lame. That's still 9 damage.
because it doubles everything. It should at least.
And
You do everything twice, including bonuses.
Hold up.
This dude had 1 HP.
Hold-
As you just see this little mouse slide behind you, tap your rifle, vault over, roll, pull up an SMG, and moments after your 2 hits, shear off its armor, you just see a barrage of SMG rounds tear through the innards, chunking this robot into just little sparky little bits.
So I would just like to point out that for once, we have successfully pulled off a raid attack. Like flawlessly. So like let's take this from the top, shall
This
we?
is moments after this little mouse says, "I don't know much about military stuff," and then just pulls the sickest move known to man.
let's just take it from the top, shall we? We get into position, unseen. I set up my sniper's nest. The signal is given. Jumpstart runs across, magics my rifle as I double tap this thing. I mean, shearing off the armor. Terry comes running out, sprays into one of the Skyline drones. As my second shot takes this thing in the face, it flails shooting, taking out one of its own drones. Kenny runs across with his pistol and just bat straight into the eyeball of the other drone, taking it down. As Jumpstart continues running, literally vaults the ledge, whipping out an SMG in midair, hits the ground, does a roll, comes up into fluid motion, and just across the front of this thing, just demolishing it
Also, I know
in the span of 6 seconds.
I know it's dead, but I've never critted with this, and I want to do the thing. So I don't know if when I do criticals, do I get to roll the dice for it, or is it you?
You can
What
go
does
ahead.
it do?
All right. So the disintegrator SMG, specifically the liquidator, has a critical. The critical effect is it causes a wound, which is a D20 table. That's a 13. Unfortunate. It loses an eye and has -2 perception permanently.
Well, good thing it's dead and it doesn't. Hey, these things only have one eye.
Sorry. It actually has to make a
It fails because
yeah.
it's
It
dead.
has to make a save, and then if it
Hey,
loses, it
question.
fails.
If this thing crits and doesn't kill it, and they canonically have one eye,
It's a hard knock life.
It's okay if I roll between a 1 and a 10. It just takes an additional 6 damage.
nice.
Yeah, you did live up to this SMG's name. It is liquidated.
Yes.
Right.
So combat over? Question mark.
For the moment, combat over. Just give me a sec. Since we're there, I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Be quick. Don't break your hand.
Also, fun thing, looking at my spells, we don't need breaching charges, literally
What do
ever.
you-
I have knock because it is a level 2 spell in this,
Unless we want to go through a wall.
and it doesn't make noise. It just auto opens any doors or electronics.
So my cool door hacking is no longer needed. You just got rid of 90% of my
So it
character
is-
up to okay,
so
50%. 50%.
It opens barred computer sealed, locked, or stuck doors, as well as those objects to hold, as well as those subject to hold portal or security seal.
So basically, we don't need my super cool door hacking abilities anymore.
So okay, never mind. It doesn't auto open it. I roll a
Oh.
1d20 plus my caster level plus 10 save against the lock's level.
All right, what are you
So
discussing?
basically, we don't need my super cool door hacking abilities anymore, which is 50% of my character no longer needed. I hack things and I snipe things.
Yeah, but I'm
getting
pretty
old.
sure Jumpstart stuff uses spell slots, so you don't always want to
Yes.
use spell slots.
Fair.
But
Like right now, I'd
as
rather use a breach charge.
as I proved, I can hack things and I snipe stuff.
Okay, so
Oh, no.
Terry's. Okay, so I'm just gonna change characters now, because apparently we don't need EO anymore, because you can do everything EO can do and better. So I'm just gonna leave now.
Well, other than stealthing, because you have 1 point higher than me in stealthing.
Oh no, hey Jacob, I'm changing characters because apparently Jumpstart can do everything I can do, but better. So, but wait, I don't run out of uses for it. I can just do it infinitely.
Which thing?
I'm saying,
Yes.
even if you switch out of EO for this arc, you're not getting rid of him permanently. I have stuff planned for him.
Okay. Anyways, can I jump off of this building and sprint with the crew to the door?
If you would like to do so.
I would like to sprint to the door first and unlock and check if it's locked.
Yeah, I'm coming behind. I'm coming in behind them. Obviously, I'm a bit behind, but
Does appear to have some sort of keypad and locking mechanism on it.
We have a breaching charge.
We do have a breaching charge.
I checked the guards outside that's dead and see if it has a key.
Oh, shoot. While he's doing that, I'm going to leave the door. I'm going to grab the corpses of these Skyline drones, shove them in the null space. Then I'm going to grab the corpse of the Stenocra guard, shove them in the null space.
Remember, they have tracking devices. We'll need to get rid of them before we go back home.
I'm asking, if they're in the null space, could they still be tracked since it's technically like a separate dimension?
Okay, what I'm saying is when we take them out of the
If-
null
if
space when we're
not,
back
if-
home.
If not, I'm going to just go ahead and remove the tracking things while we're working on breaking.
What I'm saying is we could shove them in there now if they can't be. We don't think they could be tracked well in the null space. And then halfway, like once we get down into the Warrens, we can do what we did before, which is where we stop, rip out the trackers, and chuck them because we know where they're at now.
Cool.
Give me a mysticism check.
Ooh.
Mysticism
I'm
for
not-
tracking? Ooh.
I'm not
Because
good
it's
at
a partially magical tracking system, you remember.
I'm not good at
No.
mysticism.
I'm not either.
Cassie's
and I'm
not
a
here.
spellcaster.
What the heck, dude? I have a
I'm,
plus 0.
I'm,
It's a
I'm
straight
very
D20 roll.
not good at it. Who knows?
I don't know.
Because
Not
mechanics
like it matters.
of the game,
I don't know.
I have a 0, and I can't use a skill that I have a 0 in, so I can't even attempt.
Yeah, you can. There's only certain skills you can't use if you don't have a point in it.
Yeah, they're trained only skills, which are things like medicine and the sciences, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can do mysticism, right?
Sure.
About right.
Listen, Terry actually
Hey.
like paid attention in the anti-tracking device class that we were all forced to take in the Iron Band. I zoned out and started playing Tetris on my like optical sensors. He didn't.
I think it's more entertaining to think that over the past 2 days, while he's been on bed rest and constantly being healed, Cassie has been blabbing constantly about random mystical stuffs.
Oh my
I-
gosh.
Yeah.
Which I understand this isn't his technical, class type. I'd just like to point out that we have proven in 2 separate campaigns that barbarians are just better at magic than casters.
I was about to say that.
He is the fighter/barbarian niche.
Yeah. So, anyways, what does Terry think about this?
Yeah, what does Trey think about this?
You're pretty sure it couldn't be tracked while it's actively in there, but the moment, because it's a kind of a pocket dimension, but the moment it popped back out, it would still be sending out stuff.
Guys,
information.
Okay, so we just rip
Right,
it out
right.
before we go back home.
That's exactly what I thought. Thank
So-
you for backing me up, Terry.
So can one of us just crawl into the void space? I mean the void space, and
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think there's air in there.
there is.
Oh wait, I can do it because I don't breathe.
Per the like the actual text on it, there is air, but it's a very finite amount.
Hey, guess who doesn't have to breathe and can literally withstand the vacuum of space?
Keep track of how the details and the stuff I give you works, because there's a lot of stuff.
Joke's on you, I have
But
Google.
for now, can we literally just break into the old man, the retired police depot that's full
Yes.
of retired police
So
officers?
since Terry thinks it's a good idea, I'm shoving. I'm gonna have Kenny grab the one off the roof up here if he's not doing anything, and I'll shove the other 3 in the thing. And
Okay.
then, while we're waiting for EO to get his bomb set up.
Yeah, I'll run up and start planting a bomb while they're doing that with the droids.
should I attempt to hack the door?
So you're just gonna just blow it up instead of just trying to like use the keypad and hack it.
I like blowing stuff up. Did you not hear what I said about my bombophilia?
Fair enough, I guess. Just go ahead and use those resources.
Real quick, I did say earlier that I wanted to search the body of the guard to see if he had any access.
He did ask about searching for a key.
There's not much of
Before
the
we shut
body, and it's like a note, like a keypad, not like a security key, like card or anything. It's like
Does it have a note on it? I don't know.
he does not have a note on him.
He doesn't have something that opens the door. Thank you for your time, GM.
Engineering check, you say?
Yeah, for if you're
For bombs?
doing the bomb, yeah, that's standard. You need to keep that like hot tabbed. If you're all about explosions, how those work.
So fun thing, the null space has enough air to supply 2 small creatures for 2 hours.
Oh,
Wait.
hey.
Wait, you can shove both of the Yosoki and Io in there for a while.
Hey, GM.
What?
You should look at what I just rolled for my
Oh
engineering check.
no! Oh no!
Who
So-
else by the door while he's doing that?
I
me for sure.
I definitely put myself behind the barricades.
Well, put yourself
Yeah,
by
he
the
was
door.
shoving droids into bags, so
Yep.
not him.
And
Put
Kenny
yourself
was
by the door.
Same here.
Kenny was helping shove droids into bags.
And Terry was checking the body of this dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So
me and
that puts
Jumpstart
Terry like
suddenly hear an explosion and are like,
here.
great, we have to repair the droid.
So about replacing EO.
What's
Yeah,
the damage on that
so-
thing again?
I don't
and-
even know.
It's not going to be a large range. I don't think I think Terry's going to be fine.
So
That was like 30 feet. Because he rolled a 1.
Hold on.
We're doomed.
Remember what you was saying about getting old?
Yeah, apparently. Oh, demolitions have a huge thing on it. Hold on.
Armory, right?
Tech Revolution.
Tech Revolution. That's a lot of books.
Excuse me.
They can be thrown as an improvised weapon that explodes 5 feet, weapon special property, and range increment of 10 feet, dealing damage equal to their item level if used in that way.
It's an item level 10, right?
No, it's a breaching charge mark 1, level 1. Demolitions, when you're using, you can use engineering to arm an explosive. You can trigger later with a detonator, which I have. Applying an explosive charge to surface typically takes 1 minute, plus 1 minute programmed detonator, which I already have programmed. This is the primary charge. You can apply a secondary charge, blah, blah, blah. Set the charges, engineering check in secret. Oh, the GM rolls your engineering check in secret. Surprise, that's supposed to be you, not me.
Oh,
So you're not sure how effective the explosive charges are. You gain a circumstance bonus to your engineering check based on your primary explosive charge mark. And the bonus increases for 2 for each secondary charge applied to the surface. The total result can't exceed the primary charge. So I get a +1 to that. That makes it a 2. The engineering check DC to disable the explosive equal to blah, 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 blah. When you activate the detonator, the charge explodes. This functions as a strength check to break the structure that uses your engineering check's result in place of the strength roll. If the check is successful, the explosion breaks apart the structure, allowing movement through the space and preventing it from being closed again,
I'm not seeing
such as a
anything
door.
specifically as far as
Damage. No, it's supposed to be sort of a way to do a weird sort of strength check to get through the door.
I'm gonna roll one of these and we're gonna call it good.
What is one of those?
That's a D10.
Okay, that's fine. I can survive that.
So what I'm hearing
That's a 6.
is
Okay.
EO tried to place.
Do I get thrown back like 10 feet as well?
Yeah, you're sitting here. There's this robot here, and suddenly, as he's working on these robot chunks, you are on top of said robot chunks.
Cool. I'm busy. Now's
Hello,
not the time,
Terry.
bud.
Like the front of me is just black.
Crack in the visor, black in front.
I think the breaching charge was defective.
I think you're defective, EO.
You're
Your
getting
mom's
old.
defective. Actually, your dad is defective, Jumpstart. He's missing an arm.
That's fair,
Actually-
but he can still place a breaching charge.
He has an extra arm that has a pocket to hide his
Yeah.
cigarettes from his wife.
That is true. He's basically an android. He's just better than you.
Ha!
Do you have a
I
pocket
pull
to
out my
hide?
pistol and I shoot Jumpstart.
Do you have a little compartment to hide your cigarettes from your wife?
I literally don't have lungs to smoke.
But think of how much cooler you would be if you did. Not
I
have lungs,
believe
but
I'm
if you did
smoking.
smoke.
I believe I'm smoking right now.
All right.
Love that.
As a little puff of smoke comes out from the vents on the bottom of my mask.
After we get the rest of the robots shoved in the null space, I'm gonna go check the door. which I assume
I'm
is
going to check on EO.
very clearly not blown. Like
It seems
Hurts a
as
little
he
bit.
was arranging it and pulling it out of his bag, he had the shape charge directed toward himself when it went off,
And I accidentally bumped my detonator.
and he just blasted himself back. The door is untouched. There's like a little spackle of some smut on it.
all right,
Kenny, I am okay.
hey
Simply blackened.
Kenny, you wanna help
Way I
me,
like it. Yes.
break into this door?
Okay, is that an engineering check?
That
Ben, if
would
I'm helping him.
be a. Yeah, we'll call
Depends
that.
on what you're doing, I suppose.
How are
how
you
you're
busting
hitting
in? Are you busting through the door,
No,
or are
like
you hacking the like the little keypad?
Yes, what we should have started with instead of blowing ourselves up.
I am currently like I have a cloth and I am just like cleaning my faceplate.
Because you can go either way. You can either
We're
hack
hack-
in,
we're
which
hacking-
computers,
Hacking the computer.
right? So you kind of plug into this little, bust it open, find a little port, plug into it, and start doing your thing. Give me computers.
JK, I will assist Kenny in hacking into the computer. Because my
All
brain
right.
was thinking engineering, but the computer's number is not as big as engineering. So
Okay.
I roll mine, and he gets a plus something.
If you get over the,
and what do
what
I have
is-
to get over?
it's just like a 10.
Yeah.
Does 21 get over that? Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, and here's my computers.
Darn it!
Well, that makes it a 22, which makes it higher than yours technically.
Right, but I would have had a 23.
I thought we got
Listen, if a
+4.
22 is not good enough to open the door, then what are we even doing here?
I'd like to point out.
Keep in mind, numbers get a lot bigger in Starfinder.
I know.
Your mom gets a lot bigger in
but
Starfinder.
he has a plus
Yeah.
11 to his, and I rolled higher.
Wait, I got
It-
+9 to mine.
It says plus 11.
Oh,
Oh no, it is plus 9. Never mind. It's still higher than mine.
It
Oh.
takes a few minutes, about 5 minutes, you guys fill in with this thing, and then finally, you don't get it to open all the way, but you get the lock to disengage, and you hear a click, and the door is unlocked. It just doesn't open on its own like it's supposed to.
Terry.
Muscles, get up here.
All right.
I'm a.
Terry grunts, walks over, and then Sparta kicks the door.
I'm gonna stack up on the like. I assume there's space on either side. I'm gonna stack up on one with my gun ready to
Not a lot of space. There's space for like one person to each
for
side.
a 3 foot.
I'm gonna
tall
have
mouse.
my rifle pointing directly down that corridor when the door opens.
Give me a athletics check.
Who?
The person kicking in the door.
Ooh, that's a strength plus.
As you kick in the sliding door, it's not the best way in, but it's a way in. It's still like a little obstructed. It's rough terrain as you kick in this sliding door.
Terry, I believe that door slides, not swings.
guys.
You said kick the door in.
We said
I said
open the door.
We learned how to kill robots good, but we forgot how to get through a door.
Listen, all right. Critical Role season 1. Doors are the true enemy.
You got a point.
5 minutes of us trying to break into it. 2 minutes of you setting explosives, and what we came down to is the best way to get through this is him kicking a sliding door.
We got in. Let's go.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Sure,
tactically hop through the.
when I loaded people into that map, I didn't have Terry in there because he was not there yet. Let me copy him onto there.
Gin and
Uh,
tonic is so good.
I'm out of
Hey,
time.
Seagrams, if you want to sponsor us, or like Costco, since this is Costco gin, which is actually pretty fire, feel free.
What kind of gin? I've never had Costco. It's just the Kirkland's gin.
Yeah, London Dry. It's
All right.
actually pretty good. Listen, if you like Tanqueray, you'll like this.
Is it as smooth?
I'm not a
as
huge fan.
Tanqueray is I'm a Hendrix guy.
Yes,
Hendrix is pretty good.
Tanqueray is but it is like $17 for a liter.
The question is
It's-
Kirkland's gin as smooth as Kirkland's Canadian whiskey?
No,
Ah,
but Kirkland's tequila, the reposado that is $17 for a liter, absolutely is.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off.
Well, mine are still on, so I haven't had enough. Let's continue.
Oh, so you're a her now?
Tequila makes your clothes fall off is the quote.
bro,
No,
this
the
is.
song
I'm just.
is tequila makes her clothes fall off.
Why are we
Yeah.
arguing about this instead of just telling us what's down the hallway?
I'm just saying. This.
There's no
definitely looks
hallway.
like-
This is what you see. You're inside now.
Oh, it's a
You're not-
warehouse.
You're a warehouse.
It's a warehouse stocked by someone who
Ow!
didn't
You're
prep.
a town.
Cool. So let's do
Actually,
what we
I
did
had-
outside again.
prepped this for another thing that you guys decided not to do in the past, so you haven't been on this one yet.
Hey guys, you remember what we just did outside?
No.
Let's do it again.
You also had
Anyways,
made an explosion just outside the door a few
We're
minutes before,
So we're gonna blow EO up again.
and gunshots. They probably figured out you're here. You guys are still
Yeah,
just
I
inside
am
the door.
imagining that we're there at the start of this combat.
Yeah. You guys want to
Actually, I do have a engineering hotkey.
oh
I'm gonna
no!
use it.
Let me
Oh no!
initiative.
Listen,
here.
I'm still recovering from the blast, so not my fault.
You guys are
You
gonna have to re-roll because I hadn't cleared yet.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't like my roll to begin with, so
That,
Yeah,
that's good.
You
Yeah,
have to
I'm
take
happy
your
with that.
ones you just got anyway.
that's okay.
I literally got the same number.
That's not much better. Actually,
Roll 20 is rigged, and I really need to set up a dice cam.
I'm just saying. Dice. That's actually really smart. I should do one of those.
Then I could use my dope Cthulhu dice you gave me.
Does
Still one of the best birthday presents I've ever gotten.
Jacob? Does it change it if I change my number? Does it stay changed in your thing or no?
What is?
Does it say 4.02?
It is not saying 4.02.
All right, so it only changes in
Wait,
mine.
wait. All right. Check shit. 4 there,
Cool.
because there's no other 4s. The point doesn't really matter for you
It's-
too much.
It's all right, guys. You know what they say: always save the best for last.
So
Always
it's their
attempt to
turn.
murder the guy in last.
Huh?
Nothing.
You guys all walk in the door. Are you guys like on top of each other? Where there's a missing token somewhere? What happened to Terry's token?
He's not here.
I ate it.
He's over there. Yeah.
If you want to be over there, separated from everybody, sure.
Gosh dang it! Now
Yeah.
Leo's gone.
Party.
Leave your tokens where I put them, or y'all die.
Someone
didn't move
summon
it.
the bucket.
I swear.
Sorry, the alcohol's wearing off. It is now shenanigan time.
All right, time for both of the Dakota guards to be taken over by
Oh
direct
my.
control.
I heard on 90-foot tall Alara's.
Oh my.
Mommy, sorry.
Bro.
Mommy, sorry.
Girl, let me get your number.
What was it about being stepped on?
Time to
You guys,
pay.
are you guys doing okay?
Time to pay the daddy tax. We need help.
Anyway, starting from the top.
Hey, I'm just saying.
5, 10, 15, 20,
If
30.
if Matt Denneman wants to sponsor us,
I'll be happy for just about any spot.
Yo, absolutely. But Matt, if you decide to sponsor us, if you ever make a Dungeon Crawler Carl TTRPG and you're sponsoring us, please let us be your beta testers. I promise to play a character that smushes everything.
no. You will be DMing.
No, absolutely not, because I want to be stomping on everything to kill it. Because I want that sweet, sweet loot from the dungeon.
I will
Nah.
be a DM. I will happily.
If I'm DMing, I'm gonna make you have to kill everything with your butt.
That's fine with me. I'll do it.
Done.
Back it up.
I will be the cake daddy.
Actually,
You are going to be the oath of backing it up, Paladin.
actually, I'm just,
Correction. My class will be the baker.
I'm just gonna point out I don't
Please
actually
tell
want
me you're not gonna clap cheeks.
I don't want Bryant to DM because he will 100% cheat me out of my celestial loot boxes.
Yes, I will.
Wow, that's actually so believable.
All right, they've moved. They have what the heck?
Heard on the one of them is now the null space.
Not sure why that happened, but that's just a Dakota guard. All right. Anyway,
I
they
feel like he's
moved.
a little on the warlock side of things there.
Anyway, moving forward.
Kedron, is that
anyways,
you?
Death shows up.
It's Kedron after
do
you
you
watch
want-
both.
Jacob,
Harry,
are you going to
you're up.
delete that token?
No, that token was one of the Dakota guard, then it switched for some reason.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
I have
can move
access
it.
to it.
Oh, that's a different one. Stop it.
You can't make
It's
me.
on. Can we please get through this? I want to go to bed soon.
Terry, you're up. They all moved up, moved into places, repositioned.
Move to there and shooting that guy. Pew pew.
All right. Let's say 14 energy.
Kinetic.
Or kinetic. All right. As that does hit, as you rush up, slamming your shoulder into this, whipping up your machine gun and blasting another one of these Skyline drones out of the sky. These Skyline drones are kind of weak.
Yay, paper mache.
They're mostly spotters. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Kenny.
Okay, I'm going to run up here. Trick attack this little guy.
I don't have any flashbangs left.
Hang on. Waiting for my.
Suddenly,
Sweet.
all of the Skyline drones have 20 more health.
No.
From why?
From the person that's dropping random tokens on the map. I don't know who it
It's-
is. I
it's
can
not
guess
me.
who it is.
Tokens.
Not me. 32.
I'm.
I legitimately don't see any tokens
It-
other than the
It's
one
because I
we
already
have here.
deleted it.
It's Josh,
I was
and you
thinking
know
I
that
it.
shit.
don't know what you're talking about.
Josh, these shenanigans must end.
Oh,
Yeah, that is definitely enough for the sneak there, for the trick attack.
and then use my flare gun. 17 plus
You
a
don't-
flat-footed.
Did you get a new flare gun at some point recently? Because
Yeah.
you lost it when the first time when you went to prison.
Yeah. Someone gave me a flare gun from that prison break.
Pretty sure they gave you a azimuth laser pistol.
No, the
That's-
laser rifle is what we gave him afterwards.
Oh, wait, you guys gave me the rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been using the pistol this whole time.
I thought you gave him an azimuth laser pistol.
No, I gave him a pistol because that's what I had.
And then I
'cause-
think I gave him a azimuth laser rifle.
Yeah, because at the
So you
bottom
should have
of
one of each.
yeah, 'cause at the bottom of my list, I've got the rifle, and then a pistol, and then another survival flare gun. I still got the old stuff above all that.
I mean, it's less damage than the pistol anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter too much. But I'm pretty sure, unless somebody made one for you, you shouldn't have. I don't think you should have a flare gun. But
Oh, okay. All right, I'll roll that next time.
Yeah.
But D8 extra damage.
go ahead and toss that D8 on there. And again, knocking another one of these guys out of the air.
And then for my last, whoops, did not mean to close that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's my turn.
All right, jumpstart, you're up. Two of the skylines knocked out of the sky almost immediately.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Do I have cover here? Or can I like stand there because it's kind of on the box? Or your mic is being gay. Sorry.
You can stand there.
Does this front box? Would this front box give me partial cover?
Let me use the measuring tool. No. The way it's set up there. Not from him.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that touches.
So if I
anything.
go here,
That it does touch it, so it would.
and he wouldn't get cover because it's closer to me.
Closer
Right.
to you, right? Yes.
Anyways, I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
And I didn't hit anything.
Yeah, you started blasting a bunch of crates. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Back up to the top. 5.
I'm sorry.
Wait, are you not on? Oh, yeah. I guess
I am. You skipped me.
yeah, because you're not important.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I started
uh,
blasting.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't like that I'm there, but I'll take it for now. And I'm going to shoot him in the face.
This guy?
These guy, yes. I moved, so I can't engage my combat tracking, which sucks. But whatever. Hey. Oh, I do have a flash grenade left, actually. I'll use it next time. Not parapet rifle. I don't have that right now. I wish that I did, but I don't. Dual focus rifle. Not a full attack, obviously, because I just moved. That's a 20 to hit.
That does hit.
3 fire damage.
All right, that is not much damage. You scorch his armor a bit, but you run up, just get a glancing blow across his armor. You see a little gouge in it, but that's about it.
All right, now we can go back to the top.
As you get this fellow here shooting at you, EO,
Wow, imagine that.
and you are actually not currently spotted by Skyline, so
That's handy. Well, let me go to a corner here instead.
he'll full attack you. Why not?
Oh yeah, I don't have any sort of cover. Awesome. Full attack means he misses.
Oh baby, that's gonna hurt.
If you say natural 20, I don't believe you, and I'm gonna need a screenshot.
I'm sending you. Wait, no, I accidentally sent that to Obi. I need to send that to everybody. I sent the wrong place. Give me a second.
So, anyways, guys, that new character. Y'all might not have a choice about me leaving EO behind.
Oh, that is
How much damage is
painful.
that?
That's a lot of damage. That's 26 damage.
Oh, EO, you're fine.
As this thing, as you run up and hit it with a glancing blow, its arm just shoots out, boom, boom.
That's 24
Perfectly.
damage.
I guess did I miscount? I guess I missed.
6 and 6 is 12. 5 and 7 is 12. 12 plus 12 is 24.
True. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you just take 2 electrical pulses right to your chest plate. You just feel electricity shoot through all of your components throughout your entire body as you
Oops.
just jolted.
Don't mind that.
That probably hurt a little bit.
You thunk?
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for your stamina, that would be all your HP, wouldn't it?
No. I have 30 HP.
pretty close.
Mm.
You're still showing us having. Yeah, whatever.
It's updated when I actually click on my token. It just hasn't shown in the bars.
All right, that was his turn. Alright.
There we go. It finally updated.
Do we skip my turn?
No, we
No,
just had
this is all of the robots at once, and then you go.
yeah,
Okay.
That was just one shot against me.
and then it is Terry's turn. You just saw EO get rocked by two very well placed electrical bolts right into his center mass, and he is kind of twitching a little bit over there.
18 for 11 damage on this one.
All right, 18 kinetic, right?
Yes.
That's a miss. No, wait, 18 you said?
Yeah,
So that's
18.
hit. My brain was not working. 18 does hit.
I was gonna say, like, what?
No, I was
Money?
I was thinking the wrong thing. Yeah, my brain was not doing numbers right. As soon as he hits him, you just round the corner. That's my robot, and just blast him. Only I get to beat up that robot.
That's my boy.
My boy.
Oh, my boy. Oh no.
Yeah, you definitely may or may not have dug into him a little bit.
Excuse me.
Round of the corner, just pelting him with rounds from the LMG there. Some sizable holes in the armor, but he's still on his feet. Got anything else?
Nope.
All right, Kenny. You didn't necessarily see it directly, but over your comms link, which you know is connected into EO's brain, you get a very large, loud burst of static directly into your ear.
Ow. I'm sorry. You're sorry.
You are getting old. We will have to fix you when we get back.
Please do. This hurts.
Yeah, you're up.
We'll fix you up. You'll be on bed rest for a couple of days. You might hurt down under.
Kinky.
Trick attack here.
Give me that roll.
24.
And you're doing it on which one? Scallon? Yeah, that works.
Yep.
Oh boy,
Okay.
here it comes again.
The heck, man?
So you don't even need to roll the extra die.
Sorry, what?
You don't even need to roll the extra die.
Well,
You can if you want.
eh.
You should have just left it as well. as
Round of
it
the
was.
corner.
Wait,
I
doesn't
don't-
he get to roll the extra die twice since he critted?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Ooh.
Another one.
Another
Hey.
one.
Yeah, this one does not have salvageable pieces.
Whoops. It's on fire.
Joke's on you. The trick attack was the Skyline drone is gone.
You
does that-
man, as you round the corner,
19
pulling
points
your
of damage?
pistol, and you actually see a little chink in the armor to its energy cell, landing a bolt of energy straight into its energy cell. It just stops for a second, starts to fall, and then there's a burst of energy from inside of it, vaporizing it.
Cool. Could it possibly land on him?
No.
Darn. All right, and then for my last last part is the trick attack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Huh. Well, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Back here.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Sweet.
EO, you're feeling a
I'm
bit
gonna move
tingly.
to here. taking cover behind this thing here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek around it, and I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
You are definitely feeling a bit tingly though.
Oh, it tingled in my dingle.
Yeah. You can't feel your toes, which is weird of you to think that because you don't necessarily have toes.
Nope, I don't. They're just feet. Anyways, dual focus rifle.
But the
Submit
thought, I can't quite feel my toes, did pass through your head.
to 10 to hit. Imagine that doesn't hit. EAC.
Your targeting's way off, brother. Right into
I
the
got
crane
smacked
here.
pretty good.
Oh,
But anyways, I am behind cover and I'm staying there.
you got a weird taste in your mouth, which is weird because you don't taste things and you don't have a mouth either.
Why do I smell toast?
All right. Jumpstart, you're up.
Why do I smell?
You saw
Why do I
Eo lip behind the crates, got like that burst of stack that everybody else got, and just shot into a random crate that doesn't even seem close to any of the enemies.
I'm not saying that's what I just did, but don't worry about it.
Plus, you didn't give everybody like tinnitus-inducing bursts of static into their earpiece.
Has this guy been hit yet?
He has.
Is he looking totally fine?
He's not looking totally fine. He's not looking like really messed up. He's looking a little rough.
All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna, for flavor text, obviously, I'm not, anytime I say this, I'm not actually putting my gun away, but I'm gonna, like, because I have the single point on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just, like, swing it behind me, and then I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20 to here, which, question, does the friendly robot being between me and the other robot count as cover for me?
Actually, I think technically yes.
Cool.
In Starfinder rules.
All right, so I'm gonna run up, and as I do, I'm going to like kind of pull out my knife, cut same spot on my hand as always, and just handprint on the dude as I cast like my blood kind of starts.
Bleach swarm.
You know how like what gallium does to metal? It's gonna do that to this dude's face as I cast injected nanobots. That's a DC 17 fortitude save.
For max damage.
For,
if he
no,
fails.
I only roll max on one dice.
All right. Let's see. You said fortitude.
Yes, I think it's. Let me double check that is fortitude. I believe it.
That is a 23.
That's unfortunate.
Is that half damage?
Yeah, only half
Yes.
damage and
Yeah, so it takes 11 damage.
I will say you didn't kill him, but as all of the armor starts to corrode and pit, his movements get really jagged, and he seems to be barely standing. Most of the armor seems to have been eaten off of him.
I'm just saying, for the 300 dice, roll 20 decided to throw on my screen. I feel like he should have died.
I don't know. Every now and again, it does that.
I just
rolls
feel like
a
it rolls
stupid
like
amount of
8 or
dice.
9 times the dice that are actually needed.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
That is my turn.
All right. From Deer, we're going back up to the top, and before we hit the turn of the Dracula Guard and the Skyline drones, you all hear over the radio, "You guys almost done? There's some fighting, and it's kind of closing in on the area where we're hiding our truck. We probably don't have too much longer."
We have 2 targets left, and then the building's clear. Outside should be fine. You're totally good to head this way.
All right. Well, start making our way that way. All right. Now,
I'm too bothered by the ringing in my head to answer.
yeah.
I have Kara and my other submine both working to run diagnostics on my subroutines at the moment.
Now, 2 people are going to get bonked here.
Your mom?
And also your other mom.
I
And
have
your dad.
moms.
No, he just get boops.
That's gay.
First one is Jumpstart. Second one is Terry. For 24 to hit on Jumpstart. And 13 to hit on Terry.
And what to hit?
13. 1
Negative,
3.
that's better.
What
So
the
that's-
frick?
That's 10 damage on Jumpstart there. As it's like barely able to move, but it swings its arm over and just clobbers you across the face. 10 damage.
No.
What, do you have a ring of no 10 damage?
No, I'm just saying no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
you
you
don't
cleared
get
all
to you don't get to tell me what to do with my character.
You've cleared out all the Skyline drones. You just got to deal with these guys now. That is their turn. Terry, you're up. He just tried to whack you. You just
Oh,
slung up
I'm
your,
gonna-
your LMG in front of it, blocking its blow.
Cool.
And
I'm
now
gonna
he's-
guarded step to here. And I'm gonna blast him. The 16 to hit for 13 damage on this one right here.
Kinetic, right?
Yes.
That is a negative.
16?
16, no. Barely.
How? Okay.
As you step back, it notices what you're doing, hunkers down, puts one of its arms and, kind of its heaviest armor pieces up in front of it. All of the rounds start pinging off its armor and shooting out around.
Alright, that's my turn.
Kenny.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Trick attack there.
Trick attack, which one?
This one.
All right. Give me that roll.
21.
Nada.
Oh, darn. I don't get to move again. Or 18.
That's energy, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
it's a
so.
laser pistol.
That does it. And as it bonks Jumpstart across the face, you round the edge of this crate, and most of its armor has been eaten off of it by Jumpstart's nanobots. You see an opening to a very core wiring piece right in the back of its neck. Pulling up your pistol, just poof. And right after it bonks Jumpstart, it continues its momentum towards that side as it swings and spins and falls to the ground in front of Jumpstart. Is that your
That's
turn?
my turn.
All right. EO, still a little rattled, but you're feeling a little bit better.
5, 10, kind of like in behind this cover,
Yeah.
but peeking around the corner, shooting this guy.
All right.
He is within threat range of another of my enemies. I believe that gives me something.
If you don't know what it is, you gotta have to drop it.
Hold on. All right.
Because the individual class rules are a lot more complex than Starfinder. I can't memorize all of them.
No, it's not a class thing. No, never mind. That's a melee thing, unfortunately. Shooting him in the face though,
All right. You missed that.
from kind of peeking out around my cover. Yeah, and I have one more shot after this where I have to reload. Dual focus rifle, full attack, no some mets. Natural 20 to hit.
What's your
So that's 10 plus a d4 of burn damage.
It didn't roll the d4, I don't think. So
I know. I'm rolling it. 14 points of damage.
As you blast around right into its side, burning a giant hole straight to its side. A bunch of its components start kind of melting out. It is still on its feet, though. You did a sizable chunk of damage, though.
It's on fire.
It is on fire.
At the start of each of its rounds, before it takes any actions or attempts to reflex saving throw described below, it takes a listed amount of fire damage. So it takes that at the beginning of its turn.
94
Burning
points.
damage is cumulative, yes.
Is that your turn?
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. I'm reading rules about this. Go for it.
All right, jump start.
Ooh.
One in front of you dropped. The other one just has a giant hole made in its side. Kind of has some
And is on
flames
fire.
sparking out.
All right. So as I get like which one? I hate the term getting bonked in the face, but as this dude just like a backhand.
Would you prefer boot in the snoot?
No, a dude just like absolutely backhands me. I'm gonna reach up, realize my nose is bleeding. I'm gonna like wipe it away and just slap this dude next to him and cast inject nanobots again. For less damage, because gosh dang it.
And what's the save? Yes.
17.
That's a fail.
That's unfortunate. He's now stunned.
All right. Let me see. What's stun do again?
Or no, he has confusion. Is that it? Causing the creature to be confused as per confusion for floor at caster level rounds. If target succeeds, it only takes half damage and negates it. It can make a will saving throw at the beginning of its turn each round to end the confusion.
And what's the confusion do again? I don't have.
Let me look it up real quick. That'll be my turn. It can go to whoever's next.
It is his turn, so I kind of do need to know that
Okay.
real quick.
Confused target can attempt a. Oh wait. I had cast. Oh wow, yeah.
Hold up, I got it right here. Okay, so it makes a. Nope, that's not the.
Confused condition?
Yeah. Trying to find conditions.
Hold up, I got it right now. Right here. There's a spell called Confusion, and that's what was. Alright, so. Confused. You are mentally befuddled and can't act normally. You can't tell the difference between ally and foe, and thus you treat all creatures as enemies, even your closest friends and family, if applicable. An ally who wishes to cast a beneficial spell on you with range or touch must succeed in an attack roll against you, against your energy class. Poop. That's unfortunate.
He's the last one, so confusion doesn't do something.
You always attack the creature that last attacked you until that creature is dead.
Oh, okay.
While you're confused, you can't make attacks of opportunity. He does have to make a will save, though.
At the end of his turn?
Yeah, at the beginning of his turn, against being confused.
All right. Will save.
He can try to make a reflex save after he takes fire damage to try and put the fire out, but that's an action.
Is that the beginning of his turn he takes that?
Yeah, at the beginning of his turn, he rolls a will save against...
No, I'm saying for the fire. Is that the beginning of his turn or the end?
Yeah, he takes the fire damage before he can make the save. And then he can choose to take an action of like his...
Does he have the opportunity to punch things before he takes the fire damage, or does it happen at the top of his turn?
Happens at the top of his turn.
All right. What's that damage? Give me that roll again.
It was 4. It was maxed.
Do you not roll it each turn that he gets it?
No, so he didn't take the damage then. I told you it happens at the start of his turn.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So, yeah.
yeah, so he takes 4 fire damage.
Yeah. So his HP is. I didn't realize. So his HP is already where it should have been after that. But
Correct. But he can take an action to make a reflex save at a 14 at this point because it's 10 plus however much fire damage he took to try and put it out.
he is confused and he's just gonna bonk.
Okay, so it does say on here that if you, I don't know, it didn't specify what devoted to an attack to attacking a target is, but there's a roll table to see what he does as well.
He's just gonna bonk the last thing that attacked him. 15 to hit. Kinetic.
Kinetic, I don't think that hits. It does not.
As he swings towards you again, you just barely backstep. It swings right in front of your nose, hitting your whiskers, and you're fine. He starts
I am-
swinging all over the place.
I am now extremely uncomfortable.
Wildly.
Thank you very much.
All right, Terry, you're up. This dude is just swinging wildly all over the place. Does not seem to be fully in control. Where's Josh?
I'm still here.
It's Terry's turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna blast this swing in. Never mind.
Yeah, no. Just still getting used to this weapon. You haven't had it for a super long time. It seems to buck a little bit more than you expect it to.
Sure, however you want to flavor text that.
And yeah, so Kenny, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move right here. 25. And I'm going to, again, try and trick attack him.
Give me that roll.
Yep, just waiting on my screen to load up.
Do not get the trick
That's
attack off, but you can still make a regular attack.
Yep.
And that's energy? Right? Is it? No, you still hasn't loaded in yet.
I haven't.
Energy, again, you miss, it just clinks against this the corner of this crate here.
Dang.
Their
Yeah,
turn.
that's all.
All right. From there, actually, we're going to go to EO. You're up. People are shooting shots
Shot
everywhere.
him again.
Everybody seems to be a little bit kerfuffled, and shots are going wide. And this dude's still up, flailing all around.
So last shot in the mag, but all right.
You're a little bit quiet there.
Kara.
Lock the target.
Target locked. You're still really muffled.
That's only a 12, guys. I think this last robot might be immortal.
You guys cannot hit it. You guys are not doing great. You're all a little bit rattled. This guy's
Maybe
flailing
Mika
around.
can show up and just like blast him.
You guys are just. This guy's flailing around so much from being confused. It's hard to get a good shot on him. Jump start. You see multiple people taking shots of this guy.
All right.
Everybody else, and it's still just like break dancing around all their shots because
Okay.
it's flailing so much from.
So
your
I'm gonna move to
random
here.
As the prophecy foretold.
I've just absolutely smacked this dude, and it's like just bullets just whizzing past him. It's just, gosh, I have to do this myself. I'm gonna walk back, just slowly walk back while this dude's just like mindlessly babbling. Pull out my SMG, make sure a round's chambered, turn around, and just
Let her rip.
let her rip. I absolutely miss.
Like to point out, we did the coolest thing outside, and now we are just floundering.
I'm like,
in here.
fine, have to do this myself. Go to start shooting, and EO's just random noise blares start going off against.
You just shoot into the roof a little bit. It's his turn again. He is going to take his action to make the will save.
Will say. Well, he takes fire damage, doesn't he?
He does take fire damage. Let me roll that real quick. I hope the fire just ends him. If the die will ever roll.
Way to roll it.
Come on!
Five hours later.
You want me to roll it?
No, I want Obi to roll it.
All right.
Oh wait,
Oh.
wait, there it goes. It's 1.
Still-
You should have let me roll it.
Yeah.
It's still flailing. Extra sparks start. There's more fire building up and more sparks shooting out, but it's still flailing. It's going to attempt that will save. And what does that have to be on the will save?
It has to be. It is a.
It's not going to succeed.
Okay, it's not going to succeed. And did anyone hit it this last round?
No.
Nope.
Nobody.
We get to use the roll table, guys. Woo! Doing new
Hey.
things. All right. So, since it's I assume you're rolling it. It's a D100. 1 to 25, it acts normally. 26 to 50, it does nothing but babble incoherently. 51 to 75, it does 1d8 strength damage to itself. It does nothing. It
At
babbles.
48.
It babbles incoherently.
Nice.
Just flailing, babbling. It's just weird noises, fire, sparks. All right. Terry, you're up again. Terry,
Yeah.
you're up again.
So I start blasting. Pew pew. 25 for 15. He's dead.
Terry's just like, you know what? To heck with this. Walks up to it, grabs its head, shoves the LMG into its stomach, and just pulls the trigger. As this dude just is turned to its base components.
Cool. We start grabbing the nearest crates that aren't tied down and get them outside to the truck.
Yup.
You gonna check what's in the crates yet, or are you just gonna start loading up crates?
I'll take a
I
look.
turn our
I
label.
mean,
We're gonna
if
grab
it's
anything useful.
easily checkable, so actually, I'm gonna let Terry start loading. I'm gonna check for UBPs and ammo.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna have Kenny help me, and we're gonna start taking the. I'm gonna pull all the freaking. Why are words so hard right now? All the
'Cause
robots
you're gonna
Droid.
drink-
out of the null space, and we're gonna work on, if he's cool with it, work on removing tracking chips, and then just start shoving them back in there, as well as all these new ones.
Yeah, I was also saying that I was going to do a quick look to see if I could find anything noteworthy
All right,
for
so
help with the
JK,
droids.
JK, I'll do the droids by myself while everybody else is doing.
That's a 9.
You start trying to look through crates. You can't seem to get them open to take a check inside. You're not sure.
Sweet.
Anybody else that wants to make rolls? Engineering for. Kenny, you find a couple crates of ammo. You know, these ones specifically are ammo that you just looked in. Of different varieties.
Grab these. And then, yeah, just go to help and jumpstart.
So as he starts calling out crates, I'm gonna set my not Siri submind to tagging crates and sending the information out to people's comms devices, including Mika's, of what crate is what that he calls out.
He found a few ammo crates. He's only been able to really check a few of them.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tag him.
Kenny, if you want to keep looking through stuff,
Okay.
I can work on the robots.
All right. Yeah. Should I give another perception rolls then? or-
I will
Well,
assist.
you already
Kenny on
said
this
you
one.
were doing by yourself,
Okay.
so I already split those
Yeah.
into being separate.
Okay. So we got some ammo crates there, and then we're just gonna start grabbing, I guess, while he rips out tracking devices.
So basically, just start grabbing whatever and trying to load it.
Yep, ammo crates first.
All right.
Hey Terry, you want to check inside of some of these crates you're grabbing?
I don't know if Josh is fully alive.
Not really. I'm really struggling to stay awake.
All right, so Josh is throwing things inside. Once I finish with the drones, I'm gonna start throwing. I'm gonna tell them to load the larger stuff on the truck, and anything smaller that I can like easily fit inside the null space.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start throwing in.
As you guys are loading up all the gear you can, throwing everything into bags and containers, whatever you can, we are kind of flagging a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night there.
Hold on. Terry rolled a 20 perception to look through crates.
Terry pops open a few crates, finds a few smaller caches of UBPs. You'll have to count them later. More kind of baseline weapons to just, for the masses. And specifically find something that Io would be interested in. Heavy rifle ammo that could be used in the parapet rifle. I don't remember exactly what kind of ammo that uses, but whatever.
Sniper ammo, I think.
Yeah.
Does he find another flare gun?
No.
Darn.
I do. I just want to specify. I very much want this pentagon-shaped box over here that's blue because that looks cool.
All right.
This one?
This one right here. Here, wait, that one.
I'm sure it's only one bulk, so you can just shove it in a cheek and call it good.
There's actually four of those blue pentagon shaped boxes.
Well,
Yes, I want the pentagram shaped box, please. There's four of those blue
they look
pentagon
like
shaped boxes.
they look like loot boxes, and I want them. Also, this thing is a 6x6x6 cubic square that can hold 50 bulk. So I am just like box.
Plus the cheeks, plus the tuck, plus our arms.
All right. You guys start running through everything, loading everything up. You mark a few items. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and call it there for the night. So we will hopefully see you all next week for our next episode. Hopefully be a little bit more prepared and organized. And until then, the void awaits.